Good morning, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Not good night. Okay, welcome to my channel. My name is Don Duabi. So, in this tutorial, we are going to discuss about this keyword in JavaScript. Yes, we are going to explore the this keyword. We will travel about how this behave in various scenarios. Yes, because sometimes it is give many confusion. So after this tutorial, I hope that you all going to know very deeper how this behave. So what is this keyword? This refer to the object that is executing the current function. It is change, this it is not fit. It is change depending on how function is called. This dynamic nature is what often cause some confusion about this keyword. So let's move on. In global context, in global the execution context, this refers to a global object. In browsers, that's the Windows object. Yeah, in the browsers, that it is the window object. If you log this in the global scope or in a regular function, you will see the window objects. As you can see in that case, in our code here, when you console log this, it will return the window. Object method concept. In object method concept, when a function is called as a method of an object, this it is the object itself. Yes, in our case here, you have an object, and inside the object you have a property name with value Alex, and inside of that inside the object we have a function greet. In that function we use this keyword to access the author, the object, the property of the object. When we run that code, the output will be ls. That means this refers to the object itself. When a function called as a method of an object, this refers to the object. You know, it allows method to access and modify property of the object they belong to. Yeah, altering this with bind, call, and apply. You can manually control what this refer to using bind, call, or apply. But bind, we use bind to permanently set this, and bind return a new function with this permanently set. But call and apply evoke the function immediately with a custom this. Then we use call and apply to set this temporary and invoke them immediately. In our code here, the output, yeah, that is a way we can use call. In our code we use call, but in the same way we can use also apply here. Also we can use ban if you want to set permanently this. In construction function, when we use a function as a constructor with the new keyword, this refers to the newly created object. This it is a key part of how we create instances in JavaScript. So in our constructor here, we have a function first, person with a property name. So we create another instance of that object or function, John, and in our case here, this refer to the new instance created. That means John here in our case. And also, this behave differently in arrow function. In arrow functions, yeah, arrow functions don't have their own this. Arrow function bend their own this, don't have it. Instead, they get it from the parent scope where they are defined. This makes them great, for things like a callback where we want to return the author. In our case here, we have an object. You have a property in the of the object name, and we set a value. And inside of that object, we also have a function which is define arrow function create. So inside of the function, we use this keyword to access now the outer value. That means the object, the parent. Yeah, when you run that code, the output will be linear. Yeah, so it is what we are talking about. That in the arrow function, side of the arrow function, this just get the property for the parent, not itself. And but the last things we are going to see about this, it is how this behave in event listener. A regular function, this refer to in the regular function, yeah, this refer to the element that receive the event. But in arrow function, this comes from the parent inherited, yeah, as we discussed previously. That means that in a regular function, when you use this in the event listener, this refer to the element, the HTML element. In our case here, the element that this refer to, it is the button, because it is the button, the element who receive the event. Okay, so for the quick summary of this, we discussed about, I can say, five behavior of this and one way we can handle it. The four ways, yeah, I say four ways, I think. Okay, so the first one is the global context. As we discussed in the global scope, it is the windows. In the object, it is the object itself. In constructor, it is the new instance created, and in arrow function, it is the parent. That means it is annotated, yeah. But how we can handle, we can manually manipulate this. We can use bend when we are going to set permanently, and we can use call and apply for temporary, and immediately invoke to control this, yeah. So guys, thank you. This is the end of our tutorial, but I want to challenge you with with this small part of code. Have a look of that code. We have an object which have a property name with value max. In that property, we also have another property create, which is the function. But inside the function, we have also another arrow function, which have this inside it, console log this. So then after, we call the inner function, that means the arrow function inside of the great function. And well, this is the code. Then after, what we are going to do, it is we are going to access the create function. So for you, tell me what will be the output. Have a look of the code and tell me what will be the output in the comments. So even, well, if you also have some questions, some comments, some topic you want to discuss about last time, feel free to write it down in the comment. Yeah. Okay. See you next. Thank you.